Hello, my name is Stanley Milgram and I was born to my parents on August 15, 1933 in the great city of New York. I am well known for several experiments that helped contribute to the field of psychology, such as the obedience to authority experiment. I am also famous for my testing of the small world phenomenon and my lost letter experiment. The obedience to authority experiment, however, is my most controversial. It was a participant being ordered by a scientific authority to administer electrical shocks to a victim who, unknown to the participant, was an actor. The participant would increase the voltage whenever the actor/victim answered incorrectly to a question. Out of the 40 who participated, 26 administered the full range of shocks, going up to 450 volts. My next experiment was less controversial and was called the small world phenomenon. The idea behind this experiment was that everyone in the world was connected by 6 degrees of separation, whether that be friends, relatives, or colleagues. I proved this by sending out 180 letters to random people in Nebraska in the hope that they would eventually end up in the hands of a person I had chosen. Of the letters that had arrived, it had taken them between 2 to 10 steps, with an average of 6 steps, thus the 6 degrees of separation. The third and final experiment of mine that I will tell you about is my lost letter experiment. In this experiment I dispersed 400 different sealed letters in public areas, which were addressed to various people and organizations, such as well-known medical organizations and less publicly favored organizations like Friends of the Nazi Party and Friends of the Communist Party. The idea behind this experiment was that the letters addressed to the less desirable groups would be less likely to be delivered. I found this true, and I saw that the medical research associates had the rate of return of 72%, the personal letters 71%, and only 25% for each of the Friends of the Nazi Party and Friends of the Communist Party. Because of my experiments and their importance, I had several achievements, such as having my work published in several notable journals. As well, I was named by the City University of New York as Distinguished Professor of Psychology in 1980, and in 1983, I was also selected to be a Fellow of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. So as you can see from my experiments, I had a prosperous life and a great effect on psychology until my unfortunate demise in 1984.